Today I'm in Kwale County. I'm from Tanzania actually, and I passed through the Kwale County. The Lunga border is the one that I used. In Kenya it's Lunga, in Tanzania it's Horohoro border. Right now I'm standing very close to the road that will take me all the way to the newly launched Dongo Kundu bridge. It is a bridge that will connect Kwale County to Miritini using 3 bridges, and we're going to witness that. It's a 40 billion project that has been going on for some time. It was constructed to reduce the time for many visitors when they want to go from Mombasa to Diani. They usually take almost 2 hours, so the time is supposed to be reduced to up to 45 minutes. That will be very convenient, because at times the ferry takes too long to move from one side to the other, especially very late in the evening. You can wait for even an hour for the ferry. So the bridge is going to be toll-free, and it's going to be very convenient for everyone. You can pass through the bridge anytime. So let's go and see this humongous project that we've been waiting for quite some time. We were doing a road trip in Tanzania, and right now we are just on the side, on the Kwale side, just before you get to that bridge. You see that there's another bypass down there. So we just left Tanzania. Now we're going to cross from the Kwale County and crossing over to the Mombasa County. And we are told that this bypass, this bridge is supposed to take us all the way to Miritini. So let's go and see how it works. We'll be reading on the signpost there, and then I'll be able to tell you guys. So let's go and see how fast people can come and enjoy Diani. You know, Diani is one of our tourist hubs in Kenya, and it has some of the best beaches you'll ever see. It goes hand in hand with Zanzibar. I would say that confidently, because it's been rated in the world as some of the best beaches. Many people, when they come to the Kenyan coast, most of the time they usually want to come and see the beaches in Diani. The turquoise blue water, very fine sand, beautiful culture, everything nice about the coast you can find in Diani. So this bridge is meant for the people and also foreigners who come to tour Diani. There we go. It's the same route that takes you to Moi International Airport. I'm passing through this road for the first time. The bypass is 17 kilometers long, so we are about to have a proper ride. Let's see the speed limits here, because it can get so exciting. The speed limit is 80. Perfect. You can walk with 80 kilometers per hour. From a distance, I can see plenty of, we are on the coastal side, so we expect plenty of coconut trees and mangrove forest, because somehow we'll be crossing the Indian Ocean. What I've noticed is, as much as it has been launched, I think there is still the road has not yet been marked. You see, there's not like a road that separates the lanes so far. Has not been mapped. Yeah, even on Google, if you type on the Google map that you want to go to Dongo Kundu, it will be difficult, because the road has not yet been mapped. The road also has 4 lanes, so there is two on both sides, two going and 2 coming back, and then that is Nangatere U-turn overpass. We are taking the one that goes straight. So the other road will take you to Nangatene U-turn bypass, but to go to Mombasa, use this one, the one that has been written Nairobi Miritini. So there is this barricade just right here on my right. This one, it is meant to reduce accidents, so that if someone who's drunk decides to come to this other side of the road, they'll just hit this block here and they won't come to the other lanes. And there's some lighting, you can see. I think there are solar lights. Yeah, there are solar lights. On my far right, you can see there are some structures there with some where grass has been planted to at least hold the soil together to avoid soil erosion and also to avoid landslide. So there's a provision for making a U-turn. Sightseeing bay. Let's see what the sightseeing they're talking about. This road has been blocked. I think it's still under construction. Parking area, sightseeing, lay bay, small cars only. Let's see how it looks. Oh, some roads are still blocked. Yeah, beautiful. Let's park. We are at the sightseeing bay. Let's see what is there to be seen. So there are some lagoons here. Actually, you can see the boat. So from further there, I'm not sure if my camera will show you clearly, guys, but there is the Kenya Ports Authority there, and then there are some ships here. That ship will be heading towards the Kenya Ports Authority. For it will go and dock there so that some cargo can be removed from it. It looks like an oil ship, and then that is Indian Ocean all the way. At some point you'll be crossing the Indian Ocean. So that is Indian Ocean all the way, and then plenty of mangrove forests. Now on this other side is the road. Let's go and see the road from this side. So on this other side of the road, you can just see the highway going towards Indian Ocean. Indian Ocean is there. It's on the farthest end. And it's just also, you can also see the view of the beautiful road. This is a very good road. I'm hoping that very soon it's going to be marked. I know it will be marked so that it can separate the lanes to avoid confusion by the drivers. And then there is this, the walls have some patterns here and there, and some sort of terraces, to prevent soil erosion and to also reduce chances of having a landslide. So for those of you who usually say, I cannot go to Diani because I'm so scared of boarding the ferry, there's no more excuse. Go and visit Diani. It's one of the most beautiful places you'll ever be to. It's a bucket list destination. So this time you'll just use the main road. You don't have to fear anything. Many people usually fear that maybe the ferry will get stuck somewhere in the middle of the ocean, that they'll be unsafe and all that, but your problem has been resolved. The road is here, and let's go and cross it and show you guys so that you can be more confident and you can come to Diani. This is me advertising Diani. We're leaving the sightseeing area and going back to the main road. One side of the road has been blocked. I think there's still some construction going on, or maybe one or two things are being completed, touch-ups here and there. Most people, especially most tourists who want to go to Diani, in the past they've had to, if they come with the SGR, they would have to take another cab, a cab or a matatu. Matatu is public service vehicle that would bring them to Diani, and for you to come all the way to Diani, you would have to pass through Mombasa, and that one would be like, you'll have covered extra distance that you don't have to. So this time you'll just come directly from the SGR Miritini. You come all the way to Diani. You don't have to go to Mombasa and cover more kilometers. It's a very, very smooth road, and I have not seen any sidewalk, So I'm not sure if pedestrians are allowed to use this road. You see, they have started marking the road to separate the lanes and avoid confusion. Whoa, you people! Ah! Here we go, here we go! You people, we are crossing Indian Ocean. The ocean is on both sides. We are officially above the Indian Ocean. We are crossing. Oh my God! There is a sidewalk for pedestrians, you see? On the other side, outside the barricades, you see where the engineers are passing through. I think it's meant for pedestrians. This time round, we are just using this side of the road. You realize that it's like it's a 2-lane road, but there are other lanes on the other side which are still being completed. So we'll just use this one. There you go. Well, we have completed first bridge. Let's see if there are many other bridges. I'm told there's supposed to be 3 of them, so let's go and see. Very beautiful patterns. There is Indian Ocean. Say that there will be 3 bridges. I'm waiting to see the other bridges. Or we just passed them. We might have passed them because I saw some section of the lake of the ocean is a bit dry, so it might not really appear like an actual bridge. But let's see. I love the colors of these street lights, and they are solar street lights. You see the solar panel and then the light itself. So there are plenty of mangrove forests here. You see all these are mangrove forests. So somehow the ocean comes, just look at that, the mangrove forest. So somehow the ocean water comes all the way to this side. That is a confirmation that water times comes very close. Now we are approaching another bridge there again. There is another bridge. Yes, this is another bridge to allow water to flow under it. So we're just crossing yet another bridge. The waters under the bridge, I think, are a bit shallow because you can see some mangrove forests on my right. And from a distance, I can see the Mombasa terminus of the standard gauge railway. So there's another bridge again that begins here. There is very low tide, so we cannot. There it is. You see there? I'm not sure if my camera will be able to show you. So the other, when you use the other route, you'll go to Nairobi. That means you'll join Mombasa Road at some point. Yeah, you'll join Mombasa Road at some point. So this one, with this road, we are going to Mombasa. And just like that, we have joined Portris Road. Portris Road is the road that passes through Miritini, and then it goes to join Mombasa Road. There goes the Mombasa terminus of the Standard Gauge Railway. It's actually one of the most beautiful railway stations in East Africa. Mombasa terminus. It's one of the most beautiful and organized. So right now we are heading towards Mombasa, but you see this other road on my right? It is the one that takes you to the Standard Gauge Railway. This other road is the one that takes you to the Standard Gauge Railway. So I'm just showing you how you can connect the Kwale County that we've just left to Mombasa County. Whatever you see up there is the Standard Gauge. It's our SGR rail. At times you can just see the SGR passing through this road, through this rail that is just above us. It's quite scenic. This is one of those scenic places you can take nice photos. Very, very scenic. So we've just finished covering the Dongo Kundu bypass. Right now we are on the Portris Road. Yeah, and Portris Road is also very scenic. Look at this. You can also see the Indian Ocean. The bridge, you see the bridge above, the railway bridge above. It is meant to allow the train to go above the Indian Ocean, because there is some water lagoon down there, some ocean lagoon down there, and there's plenty of mangrove forest. In the coastal side of Kenya, there are plenty of mangrove forest because of the lake, because of the Indian Ocean. Sorry. Yeah. So I'm about to show you a beautiful tunnel. If you've ever gone to Mombasa or you've ever used this route, you must have seen it. So we have a tunnel here. Not scary. It's not dark. Yay! There goes our tunnel. So when it's a few minutes. For those who are going to the SGR, when people are late and they're using this route, when it's just a few minutes before the train departs from the station, right here you'll see so many matatus, so many cabs passing at a neck-breaking speed. At times people overspeed in this tunnel, which is very dangerous. It's quite long. I think it's almost a kilometer long. What do you think of the Dongo Kundu bypass? I've just crossed. Imagine let me tell you what usually happens at the ferry. First of all, you get to the ferry and you have to queue. At times, maybe you have to make a long queue. There is the queue for heavy commercial vehicle. There are queues for heavy commercial vehicle. There are queues for small cars, and then there is a waiting bay for the pedestrians. So you would queue and queue and queue. Each ferry can take maybe up to 20 cars. So once 20 cars have boarded the ferry, if maybe you are number 23 on the queue, you'll have to wait for the next ferry. Now the next ferry you'll have to wait for maybe 10-20 minutes, depending on which day of the week it is. If it is over the weekend, you'll wait even longer. If it is at night, you'll wait even for 1 hour for the number of vehicle to be enough for the ferry to come and pick your car. So imagine waiting for, like, maybe you've come at midnight, waiting for 1 hour for the ferry, and for the number of the vehicles to be big enough to be able to fit one ferry the entire time. And then the ferry, I think the ferry takes like 10 to 15 minutes to cross the Indian Ocean from Likoni side in Mombasa to Likoni side in the Kwale County. So you can spend there up to 1 hour 20 minutes in the midnight, but during the day you spend maybe 30 minutes or 40 minutes, depending on how long the queue is. That one adds even more time. There is a lot of time wasted there. And if you are coming from the Miritini SGR, that means you'll also have covered some distance for you to pass through Mombasa before you go back to the ferry. So it would be a lot of people have been wasting a lot of time there. Let me just say that people have been wasting a lot of time there. But now the ferry, the bypass, will make that time to just half. So we've checked the time that we've used to cross the bypass. It's approximately 30 minutes. And remember, we were just driving at a very slow speed so that we can record. So we are finally in Mombasa. Karibu Mombasa. Mombasa Raha. This is our coastal city in Kenya. So guys, let me conclude the video right here because I'm so tired. We've been driving the entire night. We've been driving the entire night. We've been driving for over, let's just say, almost 16 hours from Dar es Salaam. And right now we're in Mombasa. So we are very exhausted. You can see my face. I'm look a bit fatigued. We've been driving for a very long time. So it's only that we got to Diani and then we remembered the bridge has been launched. So we had to show you guys. So for that reason, please go and check out my road trip. I'm just from doing a very, very unique road trip. Or I'll say I've done a good trip around Tanzania. I've gone to the most unique places you've never seen. Even myself, I'd never seen that. So it's going to be a very awesome series of episodes. So stay tuned. I'll be posting the episodes very soon. As soon as maybe next week, I'll start posting the series. I also tried the Tanzanian electric train and I have a lot to say about the train. You people, I have a lot to say about the train, so stay tuned because I'll be posting all these videos very, very soon. So other than that, welcome to Mombasa.